Hello Crypto Cats, my name is Tom and I am the Crypto Investor, and this video is a breakout alert. For those of you who have turned on your alert buttons on YouTube, this is why. So we have been looking at the Bitcoin Ethereum ratio, which has been in this symmetrical wedge really since the beginning of May. And if any of you followed me on Twitter, you'd have seen me tweet yesterday that this symmetrical wedge has a maximum of 1 month to play out. But don't be surprised with EIP 1559 happening within the next 48 hours that acts as a catalyst for us to make an early exit from this symmetrical wedge pattern. So follow me on at TWilliamsB on Twitter if you're looking for content like this. And it happened. So just in the last hour and a half, we had a breakout. It's still a little early, a little immature to call it a definitive breakout, but with this news catalyst, I wouldn't be surprised if we see follow through on this. Traditionally, when investing, you look for a retest of a resistance when the price comes back, confirms that the resistance is now support and resumes up. But that's less common in crypto. It tends to be a bit more parabolic and a bit more decisive in its movements. So anyway, we have now just had this breakout here. And I wouldn't be surprised if we have a continuation. I wouldn't be surprised if Ethereum continues to further gain versus Bitcoin. Also looking at this, just considering the strength of it, here we had a higher low put in than this one, which was back in June. This has a higher low. And we're now just toying with putting in a higher high. So we're at resistance at the moment. So if you are considering, switching a bit of your Bitcoin to Ethereum, you might want to wait until we just clear this high of 0.0691, which is where we are just, building up a bit of strength right now. But I expect this is going to continue to move. So it's quite an exciting move. And of course, this is all happening because of EIP 1559. So in just over 19 hours, Ethereum will be burnt with each transaction. So it won't quite become deflationary yet, but we are going to start burning it. And I don't think that the true extent of this change is really priced into Ethereum. I also think that you'd be surprised at how few people really quite understand or know that this is happening, and we may see mainstream media picking this up and really jumping on board as well and shilling Ethereum for us. And so it could easily lead to much more continuation and kind of FOMO. And I wouldn't be surprised if institutions are really now starting to sniff around Ethereum and considering building up positions there. It's, for me, it's becoming the de facto settlement layer potentially for finance in the future, and it's becoming a community settlement layer for NFTs as well. And so, looking at Ethereum on the daily chart today, we came back and had a retest here at 2460. We found support and turned around very nicely. It's had an 11% jump today, and we've cleared that light resistance which I was sharing in my video on Sunday. If it got that far, I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. I have a brand new Mac Mini arrived this morning, in fact, just waiting for the monitor. So anyway, I expect this really is just going to be an air pocket. I expect the price of Ethereum to come up to 2,900 fairly effortlessly from here. And then, I wouldn't be surprised if after a bit of a rejection, it can't contain it. And I think for me, it could move quite quickly. It's quite exciting to see. So, if you're looking at your holdings, if you haven't already switched a bit of your Bitcoin into Ethereum, a break of here would be quite a nice time to do so. I personally have been, selling bits and pieces of Bitcoin to Ethereum throughout this whole period. The use case and the bullish story behind it just makes Ethereum for me significantly more appealing right now. So we'll see how this evolves, but it's looking really, really nice. It's a decent breakout, and I just wanted to share it with you so you've got it on your radar too. All right, that's all for now. I'm just a guy on the internet. This is not financial advice. I'm just trying to help you out with what I see. If you like the content, please do subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon. All the best.